Medley Toastmasters. I am Toastmaster Adagappan, SC Sergeant of Arms for today's meeting. First of all, I wish you all a happy Tamil New Year. Okay. So, the mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive learning environment in which every individual member will have an opportunity to develop their personal communication and leadership skills, which in turn foster self-development and personal growth. In every meeting, we have set of rules to be followed. First of all, we have mobile phones. If you have mobile phones, please switch it off, or otherwise put it in silence mode, so that we will not disturb the speakers who are on stage. Number two, the Toastmasters International requests everyone to come in formal attire. And number three is that we should not move around when the speaker is speaking. So let us all use some sort of sheet of paper if we want to communicate with others. So let me welcome Presiding Officer Ajitya to take over the stage. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to one and all of you here.
Good afternoon.
I would like to declare open meeting 457 open. Happy Tamil New Year, India right? So, how's the celebration going?
So that's going good.
Did you have a nice heavy meal because it's Tamil New Year?
Yes.
In case you all didn't, I'm assuming the Sergeant at Arms has something very special for us at the end of the meeting today. Okay. Time travel and New Year, right? It's a very different theme today, and it's New Year as well. So I was just thinking what to come and speak over here today. And every New Year we all take up small resolutions and we come up with small habits that we want to gather up, right? And Tamil New Year, no one. I'm not sure if anyone takes resolutions. How many of you take resolutions here for Tamil New Year? I think the basic resolution that we all need to make sure, why do we celebrate this festival with so much of pomp, is because we all gather back home to enjoy the feast and be with your family, right? So it's all about food, celebration, culture, and a lot more, right? So, let's take back and, promise ourselves that the next Tamil New Year, we'll all be with our families out there, enjoying the food, celebration, and more to family is what I would say. Before I get to the meeting, I would like to introduce a few dignitaries out here. To begin with, we have our chartered member, DTM Sampasavirajan, followed by our district officer, Toastmaster Thomas, past president, the DTM Sundaraman sir, again another past president, Madam Jayanti Sundar, another past president, Toastmaster Mohan Subramanian, and an old member, Abhijit. Okay, that's not Alright. Can we have a few guest introductions? How many first timers here today? Sir? Good name?
So I'm Sunny. I come from Bangalore. I'm already a Toastmaster in Koramangala Toastmasters Club in Bangalore. And where else to go when you want to learn? So I just search for a Toastmaster Club and found this place.
How about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm very Christian coming from first time coming to Toastmasters. And I get it long back, like 7 8 years back. It's the first time I can get it first.
Nice. Hope you have a good experience. How about you, sir?
I'm Ramesh Kumar Naik from Odisha. I have been working here in Chennai, so I was searching for next teaching learning. I got to know about this is my class for English.
Sir, can we have your name?
Yeah,
Sorry,
Raj
you-
again. And wow, it's my very first time. I'm new to this Toastmaster. And I want to see how it goes actually.
I hope you understand. Now, for the guests out here, you must be wondering, I'm sure you all want to come and improvise your public speaking skills and leadership skills. Toastmasters has been for about 90+ years, and we are all over the globe. We have like about 150 countries, and we have more than 1 lakh members out there and 100 plus clubs all across the globe, right? And we come from District 82, which is part of Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka as well. So combining Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu, it's come as District 82. Apart from Tamil New Year's, today is also New Year for Sri Lanka. It's the Sri Lankan Tamil New Year, it's the Bengal Tamil New Year, and yes, and it's Tamil New Year as well. Kerala, yes, Vishu. So, alright, now to begin with, let me introduce you the Toastmaster today. So every meeting has an MC, or who we call as a Toastmaster today, who comes and runs the meeting proceedings, who will give you more feedback on it. Yes, can we have one more guest?
Yes, he's a Toastmaster.
Yes.
I think he's the only one case in India, a policeman plus a Toastmaster.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
DSP from Tamil Nadu.
So time travel. I was very quizzed about how the Toastmaster of the day came up with this topic, and I asked him, why did you choose time travel? He said this is the only place where you can get back to where you want to go, and I simply liked it and I chose it. And he also mentioned one of the Toastmasters' name, saying that he used the word time travel as well. I think Sundaraman sir, did you use the word time travel? No. Okay, but you're going to get into a time travel, which is going to be done by our TMOD. So put your hands together and welcome Toastmaster Joe, the current VPR of Medley Toastmasters.
Millions. Indian Tamil Putanda. So today's meeting's theme is time travel. And before I start talking all about time travel, let me explain the meeting structure for the day. So first, as usual, in every Toastmasters meeting, we'll have 3 segments. First is the prepared speech segment. So in the prepared speech segment, we'll have speakers who will try to complete their CC and advanced communication manuals. And then following that, we'll have something called the table topic session. The table topic session is where impromptu speeches happen. Table topics master will come and he'll call random people from the crowd. And he'll give them a certain topic and he'll ask them to talk from it. And the third section is called evaluation. In the evaluation section, evaluators will come and evaluate the people who spoke in the first prepared speech section. So this is what is going to happen in today's meeting 447. And after that, let's go and talk about time travel. See, the human world around us is defined by 4 dimensions. 3 dimensions, X, Y, and Z. That determines our position in a particular place. For example, if I come to this point, this is defined by X, Y, and Z coordinates. And the 4th dimension is time. The specialty about these 3 dimensions is you can move forward and backward. X, Y, Z stand for length, height, and breadth. I can move forward or I can move towards my side, and I can jump up and down and change the dimensions according to my own wish. But that's not the case with the 4th dimension. Until now, we have not been able to master time, and we have not been able to move forward and backward in time. For example, time has always been fixed for us. We have never been able to do the same thing that we have been doing in the first 3 dimensions to time. But however, time travel as a topic is something that has been coming up in recent years as a very interesting point of research. Time travel, according to science, is divided into 2 parts: traveling to the future or traveling to the past. For example, this is the year 2018. I get into a time machine, and if I go to the year 2050, that's called time traveling to the future. And if I go to the year 1912, using a time machine again, this is called time traveling to the past. So, time traveling to the future happens all the time according to science. For example, this is basically because of gravity. I'm sure many of you would have watched the movie Interstellar, right? In the movie, it states that heavier objects exert higher gravity. The same thing that gravity does to us, it does to time too. It slows down time. For example, there are satellites that are in orbit around the Earth. Now, these satellites have clocks in them. But the clocks in those satellites run faster than the clocks on this planet Earth. This is because the clocks are close. The clocks in Earth, for example, the clock in this room or on my watch, runs slower because it's closer to a heavier object. This is a very vague example of time traveling to the future. And so that's all that we can so far discuss about time traveling to the future. But going to the past is going to be more interesting, and we'll talk more about that during the course of our meeting. So next up, I would like to introduce my G for the day. I asked him about time traveling, and I asked him, do you have any special preference? If you were given a time machine, which point in time or which place in time would you like to go? He said, no, I don't like to go anywhere. I like to stay in the present because the present is much more safer. So let me introduce to you Ilayaraja, who will be the chief of this.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster. So, evaluation is the very important role in Toastmaster. It's the backbone for the Toastmaster. So, the evaluation is going to happen with my team. I have a two set of team. One is a tag team. Another team is evaluation team. The tag team is going to monitor the various subjects of the timer, all counter, and grammarian roles. The evaluation team will come and evaluate for the individual speaker, the prepared speech speakers. They will give the report later after the prepared speech. So before going to start, now it is my duty to introduce the tag team. So the timer is today Dharani. So I request Dharani, can you relate about the timer's objective?
Thank you, Jay. Before going to the rules, for me, time travel is time machine is a dream for me. Dream is the time machine for me because in dreams I realize the future. Sometimes I realize the past. What are the mistakes I'm making? So for me, time machine dream is the time machine. So people say that when money is lost, nothing is lost. When time is lost, something is lost. When health is lost, everything is lost. So time plays an important role in our daily life. So with that note, I read the rules and regulations for the fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. As a timer, I will be helping the speakers practice expressing a thought within a specific time. My duty is to time the prepared speeches, table topic speeches, and speech evaluations during this meeting. The green card indicates qualifying time. The yellow card indicates target time. Red card is maximum time, and you have 30 seconds to finish it. For a prepared speech, 5 to 7 minutes. I will show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. You should speak at minimum of 430 minutes to qualify. For evaluators, time is 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2 minutes, and 30 seconds, and the red card at 33 minutes, and you have 30 seconds to finish. For table topics, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. If you speak under time or over time by more than 30 seconds, you will be disqualified or not eligible for awards. If you speak less than 1 minute, you will be disqualified. Over to you, G.
Thank you. The all-counter role is taken care by the software developer, Toastmaster, regional Toastmaster. Ask anything, first he will smile. None other than Toastmaster Naresh.
Before giving my script, let me tell about time travel. Who are all want to see the dinosaurs? You want to see now? Yeah, I will make you see. Whenever I see this theme, I want to say some words, but today I get the half of them. I will use this time. How many of you know the sun rays? It takes time to reach us, right? How much time it will take?
8 minutes.
Then you see the sun, 8 minutes delayed sun. Am I make sense? If the light years, we calculate the distance by light years. If there is a star behind 8 light years, assume that now what we are seeing, it is not now the star. It is 8 years before the star. You want to see what it looked like, you need to go 8 years past. You want to see the dinosaurs. When the earth started, assume 2000 years before. 2000 light years you are away from, assume. You just imagine you are 2000 light years, there is a planet, you are there. You have a powerful telescope to watch what is going on this earth. Definitely you will see the dinosaurs. Thank you. my duty as a accountant is to listen to the verbal distractions such as and so, but, and other filler words or sounds. I will also keep track of the repeated words like the, and lastly I will keep track of long pauses when they are distracting. I will keep track of the speaking errors in writing for each speaker and give a report when called upon by the general evaluator. Over.
Thank you. Grammarian, also the software engineer from CBS as a programmer. She is going to take the role of grammarians and
So, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and first of all, happy Tamil New Year. And since all my folks spoke about time travel, I won't take much of time. I'll just tell what I think time travel is. Well, when we think of time travel, all we can imagine is some sci-fi movie or some machine in which you will sit and you might go to the future or you might traverse into the past. But for me, time travel is like the story of my life, the book of my life. So all I need to do is just close my eyes and sit and relax and think about the past, the time that I traveled, the people that I met, and the experiences that I had. So for me, that is time travel. Well, moving over to my role as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any not so good uses of English language as well as any outstanding uses, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. So as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to introduce the word of the day, and as you can see, the word of the day is collywobbles. Now most of you must be thinking what it means. So, well, it means as the uncomfortable feeling in your stomach when you're nervous, especially like a slight of fear, especially which all of us face this, all of you will be facing it before coming and speaking over here. So, let me give a brief introduction like how this word was coined. So, this word was coined during the 19th century during the disease of cholera. So, when you are suffering from the disease, you have an intense pain. So, it was a transition or a transformation of a familiar sounding word as collywobbles. So, that's how people used to say that I had collywobbles in my stomach, and that's how the beautiful transition came into existence today. When we use that I have collywobbles when I go on stage to speak. Didn't you guys face this feeling when you have come on the stage to give your CC1 or any speeches? Agree with me or not? A couple of usages also I can give. Well, this is my experience of yesterday night. The movie The Quiet Place gave me collywobbles and caused me to have nightmares. Or you can also use in this way that he gets collywobbles whenever he sees his crush walk by him.
Thank you very much. Explanation. So now the time I will be back on evaluation for the preferred speaker. Now it's the time to call again TMOD on the road.